If standing up from a chair has started to feel like a task, if your legs feel heavy, slow, or unsteady, if you hesitate before taking that first step, then this is something you need to hear carefully. Because what most people think is just aging is actually something very specific happening inside your body. And the good news? It can be improved faster than you think. Let me explain. After the age of 60, your legs don't suddenly become weak overnight. What actually happens is much quieter, much slower. Certain small muscles stop firing the way they used to. Your brain starts losing connection with key movement pathways. Your feet don't lift as high. Your calves don't pump blood as efficiently. Your hips lose that natural stability that keeps you balanced. And slowly, without you even noticing at first, standing up becomes harder. Walking feels heavier, and your confidence starts to drop. But here's the part most people don't realize. You don't need intense workouts to fix this. You don't need a gym. You don't need hours of exercise. What your body actually needs are very small, targeted movements. Movements that wake up the exact muscles responsible for balance, strength, and stability. And today, you're going to learn 4 of them. These are simple chair exercises. You can do them while watching TV. You can do them in your living room. You can even do them during a commercial break. But don't let their simplicity fool you. These movements directly target the areas that make the biggest difference in how your legs feel and function. In fact, these exact movements helped an 82-year-old woman regain strength in just 2 weeks. She didn't change her lifestyle. She didn't start going to the gym. She just did these simple movements daily. And she told me something that stuck. For the first time in years, my legs feel light again. Now imagine that for yourself. Standing up without pushing hard on your knees. Walking without that heavy, dragging feeling. Feeling steady, confident, in control. That's what we're working toward today. So let's begin. Move 1, the toe lift. This is one of the most important movements for preventing trips and falls. Because one of the biggest reasons people stumble is something called toe drag. That moment when your foot doesn't lift high enough and lightly catches the ground, carpet, or edge of a step. It feels small, but it's one of the leading causes of falls. And the muscle responsible for preventing this? A small muscle at the front of your lower leg. If that muscle is weak or inactive, your foot simply doesn't clear the ground properly. So here's what you do. Sit comfortably in a chair. Place both feet flat on the ground. Now, without lifting your heels, slowly raise your toes upward. That's it. Just lift your toes. Hold for a second, then gently lower them back down. Now repeat. Slowly up, pause, and down. You might feel a slight burn in the front of your legs. That's a good sign. That means the exact muscle responsible for lifting your foot is waking up again. Most people rush through this movement. Don't. The slower you go, the more effective it becomes. Think of it as reconnecting your brain to your muscles. Each lift is like sending a signal. Wake up. Start working again. Do this for about 10 to 15 repetitions. Then rest. And repeat for a second round if you can. It might feel easy at first, or surprisingly difficult. Both are normal. What matters is consistency, because this one small movement can dramatically reduce your chances of tripping. Move 2, the heel pump. Now let's talk about that heavy feeling in your legs. You know the one. By afternoon, your legs feel tired, slow, almost like they're carrying extra weight. That's not just muscle weakness. That's circulation. There's a natural system in your body, often called the calf pump. Every time your calf muscles contract, they help push blood back up toward your heart. But when you sit for long periods, or those muscles become inactive, that pump slows down, and your legs start to feel heavy. So here's how to activate it again. Sit upright in your chair. Place both feet flat on the ground. Now, this time, keep your toes on the floor and lift your heels upward. Raise them as high as you comfortably can. Then slowly lower them back down. And repeat. Up, pause, and down. You'll feel this in your calves. This movement is simple, but incredibly powerful, because you're not just working muscles. You're restoring flow. After about 20 repetitions, many people already notice a difference. Their legs feel lighter, warmer, more awake. If you want to take it a step further, you can do this continuously for 60 seconds. Just steady, controlled pumping. No ruse. just rhythm. This is something you could do multiple times a day. Morning, afternoon, evening. Anytime your legs feel heavy. Move 3. The pillow squeeze. Now we move to something most people completely ignore. Inner thigh strength. These muscles are rarely trained, but they play a huge role in stability. They help keep your hips aligned. They support your balance when standing up. And they prevent that shaky feeling when you first get on your feet. Weak inner thighs often lead to instability. That slight wobble, that hesitation before stepping. So here's how to fix it. Sit comfortably in your chair. Place a pillow or even a folded towel between your knees. Now, gently squeeze inward. Not too hard, just enough to feel your inner thighs activate. Hold that squeeze for about 5 seconds. Then relax and repeat. Squeeze. Hold. Release. As you continue, you'll start feeling those muscles engage more clearly. This movement might look small, but it builds a foundation of stability. It helps your hips stay strong and controlled. And over time, it makes standing up feel smoother, more stable, more confident. Aim for about 10 repetitions and focus on control, not force. Move 4. The 1-inch hover. This is where everything comes together. Strength, control, confidence. Because the hardest part for many people is that moment just before standing. That hesitation, that doubt. Will my legs hold me? This movement removes that fear. Here's how. Sit at the edge of your chair. Place your feet firmly on the ground. Now lean slightly forward, just enough to shift your weight onto your legs. And then lift your body just 1 inch off the chair. Not fully standing, just hovering. Hold for a second, then slowly sit back down. That's 1 repetition. It might feel challenging at first. That's okay, because this movement trains your body exactly where it struggles most. That transition point, it builds strength in a very specific way. And more importantly, it builds confidence. Each time you hover, you're proving to your body that it can support you. Start with 5 repetitions, then gradually increase as you feel stronger. No rusing, no forcing, just controlled movement. Putting it all together. Now you have all 4 movements. The toe lift, the heel pump, the pillow squeeze, the 1-inch hover. Each one targets a different part of the system that keeps you strong and stable. When combined, they create something powerful, a simple routine that works. You could do all of this in about 10 minutes. That's it. 10 minutes a day. No equipment. No complicated routines. Just you and a chair. And if you stay consistent, you may start noticing changes sooner than you expect. Standing becomes easier. Walking feels lighter. Your confidence starts coming back. Not because you pushed harder, but because you trained smarter. Aging is natural, but losing strength and stability doesn't have to be. Your body is still capable of adapting, of improving, of getting stronger. It just needs the right signals. And these small movements send exactly those signals. So start today. Take 10 minutes. Sit in your chair and begin. Because the difference between struggling and moving with confidence is often just a few simple movements away.